The Podical sound.
Podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Not your average Joseph. Marvelous.
It's ridiculously funny, but funny.
A marvelous.
Not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. So let's start the show. How you feeling today, kind sir?
I am good on today, a Tuesday for you, a Sunday for me, but a Tuesday for you.
It's a fun day for all.
That it is. That it is, folks. That it is.
You look like, oh, all right.
I'm pretty sure they're out there wondering, what the hell are they talking about?
You gotta make your. Is there a particular day of the week that's for you? Do you feel like that? Because I feel like everybody was, what's that one song? Everybody's working for the weekend. Yeah. Is there a particular day that works? That's your day. So I feel like every motherfucker want to claim Friday or Saturday.
I kind of like Thursdays.
You like Thursdays?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I was about to say, yeah, why?
I don't know if there was any particular reason, but as like a day in the week, I kind of like Thursday. Maybe because it's like one day before headed into the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know. Maybe when I got older, it was because Thursday so happened to be like payday for me at some point.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's just Thursday just seemed like a day that made everything make sense.
To me, I like Tuesday.
You like Tuesday?
I like Tuesday. I feel like Tuesday, most people come back kind of grunted and stuff, whatever, from like the weekend.
Right.
So the Monday and stuff is kind of like
But Monday's a write-off.
Yeah. I actually knew a girl. Her name was Monday. Her first name was Monday.
Yeah.
And it was dope too because she was hot, right? She was very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And then, this expression, everybody hates Mondays.
Yeah.
You couldn't hate Monday. You couldn't hate Monday. And this was so funny and shit too because like she said her boyfriend said the same thing.
See, because I had an expression in my mind, but it was totally different.
What? I want to know.
Nobody comes in on a Monday.
Oh, the fucking guy. We are here.
We're here.
We are here. Like, comment, subscribe. All streaming platforms possible. Podical Sons. We are there. Yes, YouTube. Check us out. See my big forehead.
Yeah, I mean, he's shiny forehead.
Yeah, shiny forehead, man.
Just tone down a bit this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put a little matte foundation on it.
That will get rid of some of the shine.
Shut the fuck up.
That will get rid of some of the shine.
He's like, yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
Take it down a notch.
Shout out to Lady Cigarello
Yes.
for these nice ass teas. I'm feeling
Thank you
them.
for the teas. We had up in the stew, so look out for that.
Mm-hmm.
Look out for that.
So let's start with these polls. Cause you won't break my polls. No one's breaking my poll regardless, though. Like,
I hope.
Sound like some surgery shit.
I hope.
First poll is: would you dine at a restaurant with no phone policies? And 80% said yes. How you feel about that?
With no phone policies?
No phone policy. That's how. So it's a restaurant in I'm about to say Italy. It's an Italian restaurant,
right,
in Texas.
Yeah.
And their thing and stuff is everybody gets a lockbox.
Yeah.
For their phones.
Yeah.
And no cell phones. And if you want,
I'd be cool with that.
If you want, like, say your kids are looking for you.
Right.
You would tell your kids the restaurant number.
Right.
And they have like the long old school.
Yes.
Phone.
Yeah.
Rotary phone with a long cord, and it can stretch to your table.
And I was about to say, I'd be cool with that because I'm from that era. I'm from that era of going to restaurants and ain't nobody had no damn cell phone. If there's an emergency,
there's a lot
that's
of people,
something that happened.
There's a lot of people from that era.
Yeah.
That is attached to their phone. So I'm about to say like that. I'm from that era. No. There's tons from that era.
Even not being from that. Okay. I'm from that era where we had no damn phone or no instant gratification of making a call or checking a message or whatever. But even without being from that era, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm out to dinner now, I try to practice the touch of my phone as minimum as I possibly can.
Okay.
So a restaurant like that, I'd be cool with. I'd be cool with. I'm trying to get back into more of the habit of that live conversation with the people I'm with, and the phones, like we said a couple episodes back. It's one of those addictions that nobody wants to admit to, or nobody wants to.
You can't take the phone. You can't take the phone. I swear, I feel like that song, Beehive don't kill me, but that song
is gonna come for
chip
you,
head.
Beehive gonna come for you, man. But how about you?
Oh, could I go to a restaurant? Oh, that's absolutely for sure.
Yeah.
I think, and I look at it in its I want to say entirety, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'm like, nah, the way how some people, you have to know. Every Sunday when the iPhone sends the message about how much usage I've used on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't think my shit's ever passed 4 hours and stuff. I think one time I seen it past 4 hours, I'm like, holy, I was a phone whore. But then it shows me like the
breakdown of
which apps you got it, and it's my notes. It's always my notes,
right?
Because I'll take make the notes for the podcast and all that type of stuff in my phone section, right? It's always that. And the second place, no matter what, sometimes they swap between first and second in the notes. My Spotify. I listen to that much music. I love music, right? Yeah. So those are the things that kind of occupy. For the restaurant now, I go to places with intention not to look at my phone.
Right.
Same thing like how you were saying.
Right.
I don't talk it. I actually live it.
Right.
Right. And it kind of annoys me when I see people reaching for their phone. So I want to say I was in a situation and stuff the other day where I went out. I think I went out with my girl, and we were more with her people's. Right. It was her people's birthday thing and stuff, whatever, right? And I was sitting there because I know her, and I knew the friends function and everything like that, whatever. But I didn't know anybody else like that. So just high and by, just there. And I was just looking around, and people looking at me like they kind of felt the type of way. So I'm just like, hey, let me just look at my girl. Let me just look around the damn place. I have no problem with stuff. Now, granted, there were younger demographic there.
Right.
So certain kind of conversations and stuff, or certain kind of things, like I would normally bring podcast talk, because podcast talk is real life talk, into the mix.
Right.
I'm not here to expose nobody's kids to some world they probably don't know about yet, whatever. I'm not going to cross that threshold as you being parental figure. So me, I live it already. My, specific friends of mine, we live for this. Like, we put our phones on vibrate, stacking on top of each other, and we waiting for somebody to reach for that phone when it goes on vibrate, because that person buying shots, that person buying drinks.
Right.
Somebody's like, oh, I ain't no cheap person, I'll reach for my phone. But I'm like, you're there to socialize.
Let us That's not the point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me, I've been on that world like from way back when. So I have no problem. I just feel like a lot of the demographic and stuff, they say that, but then you look at like how often they're using their phones, right? Like if we go into the manager usage and stuff of the phone, we can see which motherfuckers that might be addicted to their phone from which are not.
Yeah.
Because like I said, my thing is equivalent for the week.
Right.
For a full 7 days, I'm like maybe like 3 hours or some change and stuff with her. I heard some people talking about they do like an infinite scroll. They might be on Instagram for like an hour. How? I haven't checked my gram and stuff, whatever, like all day, and I'm at like maybe 14 DMs and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
I get to that shit when I get to that shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
You see, I don't even post on my Instagram like that.
Yeah.
So, me, I'm not gonna be trapped and stuff, and I'm not shitting on nobody and stuff, but I always look at, be mindful what you do with the phones.
Right.
Because in any case, you're there to socialize. Like, I feel like I seen a time where a lady was in her phone. I was walking, and her kid did like some kind of I guess some kind of like soccer kick, because like there's a soccer field not too far from my house.
Right.
On the LaRoe side. So there's a big ass soccer field and shit like that, whatever, right? And the kid did some kind of kick and stuff with her, and everybody, oh my gosh! And the mom was all on her phone and she missed it. And she, oh, your goal! I was like, get the fuck off your phone. Live in the moment. People can't live in the moment anymore.
Nah. With the advent of technology, people being drawn in to it, all what's happening now with the whole past 2 years of COVID, right? And contact being less, right? Part of the things with contact being less is a lot of things that were typically on paper or typically done in a face-to-face capacity was now regulated to your smartphone or your smart device. One of those things are I know you've probably experienced this. This is, I think, the last time I went out. A lot of places no longer are carrying menus.
Right.
So
QR.
you have to, so they have the QR code, which you have to now use your phone and scan. Apart from that, there's really no need for your phone to be. You can't eat with your phone,
right? Because even like that same restaurant I told you, with my girl, they had a QR code there to scan, right, for like drinks and food menu. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I see it, but I mean, even that, like, I'd rather a regular menu to be, you know what I mean, to be. It's, for me, it's easier to use. I mean, yeah, I'm scanning and thing comes up, but I like to just have everything all in front of me. I don't want to be scrolling. You can just flip like at that. All. Yeah, exactly. You gotta scroll, zoom in.
Yeah.
I don't knock it. I don't knock it because of COVID and stuff, whatever. But motherfuckers are claiming they free.
Right.
So if you free now, or you were like, we outside, why do you need QR code? Let them touch the menu. Yeah. I think every establishment and stuff like that should just get regular menus. Laminate it, and sanitize it.
Yeah,
reuse.
That's it.
So I don't know what to do. The next poll says, should a good leader lead with a carrot or with a stick? 89% said carrot. How you feel?
That's a good one.
I feel like you're gonna dabble in both worlds.
Yeah.
Right? As a leader, you're gonna dabble in both worlds, but you're gonna be top heavy than one compared to one.
I mean, you know, I was gonna say, as a great leader, you're gonna know when to use which one.
Very true. But I feel like
because you're right. You're as a leader, you're going to have to use. You're going to have to use, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's one that you want to particularly, and I guess it's gonna depend on the individual. Works with them. What is gonna be top heavy, right? But I think you should strive as opposed for it being top heavy, knowing when which situation or which style works for a particular situation.
Go ahead, explain on me. Because I feel like... What? Finish your thought.
Because if I'm leading... It could be a situation where I want to lead with the carrot. Right? Mm-hmm. But the task at hand...
Motherfuckers don't want incentives.
Right.
They're not hearing your incentives.
It's not that they're not hearing the incentives. They're hearing the incentives, and in any other situation, they'll jump on it and they'll work for it. But this, in their mind, it's just too hard of a task even for the incentive, right? But you, as a leader, you know the task has to get done. So you can no longer depend on the carrot. Now you have to go for the stick.
Box up them bumbo. No, just joking. Yeah.
Now you have to go for the stick. Because regardless, it has to get done. So it's like, okay, I was the nice cop. Now I gotta be the bad cop. But either way, I'm gonna get this thing done. Now, if you're gonna be the bad cop, if you're gonna be top heavy with the bad cop attitude all the time, then you're gonna alienate your workers.
I feel like you would.
Yeah, you're gonna alienate your workers for sure. If you dangle the carrot, you're gonna enable your workers. So there's the things on two extremes, right? So that's what I'm saying. You have to know as a good leader, going into a great leader territory. You got to know at which time to use that particular method.
Yeah, but I think if you're great, you're super established and stuff. Whatever, where like the people know which lane you're gonna stick to. Or be more predominant in. When you're good, you're trying to get established. See, that's what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think their motherfuckers think they're great already. But like, no, you're good. You're working on being great. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not here to, piss on nobody's parade.
No.
But what I'm saying and stuff is that you have to start small. And I feel like a lot of the times, picture if you were a supervisor in like a department, right?
Okay.
You're the supervisor in the department. You have a manager over you.
Right.
But you need to motivate set people or have set people do set tasks and stuff and everything like that, right? Now let's say, we'll say in any case, your staff is older than you.
Okay.
Your staff is older than you.
Okay.
Some of them have a complex and stuff of looking at it like, why do I need to take lessons or words from some young kid who's been pissing his bed before I've been working in this place and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you persuade a person like that? Discipline or karat? You all right? I didn't ask you for a kidney.
I mean, it depends on how he's throwing that type of weight, the weight around with his attitude. Because you'll have attitude like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if I notice he doesn't have that attitude with me, but it's outside of me, then I know he's afraid of me. Right? I'll give him the carrot. I'll give him the carrot. But if he takes that approach with me, oh, he's getting a stick. Because I need to let you know it's not age that's running this thing right here. It's not age running this show right here. It's position. My position is over you, right? So I'm not asking you nicely. I'm not incentivizing whatever this little task may be. I'm telling you to do it. And you're going to respect the fact that I'm telling you to do it. If not, we can take it up to whoever's higher than me.
Fair. So let me ask you this now. In a relationship, you have men and women.
Mm-hmm.
You have men dangling the relationship carrot over some women for sex.
Right.
And then you have some women dangling the...
Coochie carrot?
Well, I want to say pussy diet.
Pussy.
Yeah, pussy diet. They're like, yo, you're not doing this? No sex. That's stick. That's not incentive.
Yeah.
Who's worse in this tale of the tape? Guy dangling fake relationship cards, whatever, to get sex,
right.
or women and stuff using sex and stuff, whatever, to keep man in line. You all right? I'm asking some tough questions already.
These are good questions.
These are debates. These are real life debates. That's our podcast talk.
These are good questions, but I'm gonna have to say they're equally wrong. They're equally wrong. I don't know. I don't see anybody who could be more wrong than the other. Anytime you're doing something for a selfish reason, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. And if you're going to say, if you're going to promise this woman the world because she has something that you want, right? And the only way for you to get what you want from her is to scheme. Then you're just wrong. Then the flip side of that is what you're just saying is, if you're a woman and you know that your carrot is you withholding whatever your man may need to be whole, happy, mentally stable.
That's what pussy does, huh?
Pussy the whole lot of come on, man. Come on, you know what pussy does. It got that good power. It got that good power. And that's why they know they can hold it over us. Right? That's why they know they can hold it over us. But to come on, man.
I don't know. In that hypothetical that I painted, I feel like the guy is more.
You feel the guy is more?
I feel like the guy is more, I guess, more wrong than the other side. The reason why I look at it stuff is because, okay, the goal for the guy is just to get the vagina. So he's not there for a relationship and everything like that, right?
No.
I feel like there's some women that's just about it. I don't want to sound like, the chicks out here just, but I feel like some women just about it. Like there's some women and stuff. You know what it is? What is it? Is it Gretzky? Was it Kobe? I still don't know who said it. You miss 100% of shots you don't take. Someone said it like that. Whatever. I can't remember who said it exactly, but it's kind of like if guy just actually shot his shot to say like, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah. And she's like, next. I think you save yourself some time. Now, if you're a woman in relationship now and everything, and you holding things over, dude. Does it make it right? No, but I feel like it's kind of understandable to see like some type of goals and change and shit like that, whatever. From like, I want to say maybe I'm seeing from a woman's perspective, because I'm kind of like, yo, boss, I do this, this, and this, and this, and this. Right. I just need you to act in line and stuff for this, and you won't get this. Now, if she's withholding the cooch for like, let's say in the 30-day time frame and stuff, whatever, like, yo. Yeah, like 30 days, like there's no cooch. Right. It's a problem in the relationship. So this is where I think after it gets over past, like, let's say a week or Mother Nature kicks in and stuff, whatever. Yeah. Be like, yo, you're some dangerous waters.
Well, yeah, when you put it like that, yeah. I mean, if you're messing up and don't deserve no cooch, then you just don't deserve no cooch. Yeah, I get it. But I mean, the Norbit dude who get that the 24-hour bad treatment.
Rasputia gave him some cooch too, man. She gave some. She gave some cooch, right?
She gave some. Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's torture, man.
I think that's torture. As a man, I can say like that's fully torture and stuff there. Yeah. But I see it more like I see why women do it from the other side. Now, if you're not fucking up, right? Like I want to say like. What was it? Somebody, I heard a comedian say a long time ago, he said like, yo, the goal is a championship ring. Right? So he's like, look at it like a football franchise. My man said, the woman is a quarterback. Yeah. No, the woman is the head coach. You are the star quarterback.
Star quarterback.
You know what I'm saying? When you making all these first downs, these touchdowns and everything, you getting the birthdays, the anniversaries, the best, important days down. You know what I'm saying? You making some fumbles and everything. You fucking up out here. The coach and stuff went from, this is why I have you in the game, to like, where's the relief? You see the relief over there working. You know there's always a guy on the side. There's always a guy that's waiting in the wind. Like, if you give me the chance, I get all this done. I make everything happen. And now she's looking like, all right, hold on. Before I put you in, give a little pep talk. Hey, do I have to cut your paycheck? Do I have to withdraw the cooch? Do I have to hold some things? What's gonna get you to motivate to get your shit together? Right. And I look at it, I was like, yo, it's a choice where, like the guy dangling the relationship carrot, not every chick want a relationship. No. And I learned that and stuff. I want to say growing up and stuff, I learned that not everyone wants a relationship. So you don't really have to waste your time and stuff with Exhibit A if she don't want to give you a cooch unless you're in a relationship and stuff with her. All right. That's her loss. And 9 times out of 10, I always feel like them things always come right back around. It's kind of like, no shade, but I remember one of my peoples and stuff was telling me, he's like, yo, him and I were having this conversation. We went to high school together. We grew up together, right? My man said, he said, yo, you ever have like random high school chicks from high school and stuff like sliding your DM? So I was like, yeah, they coming on some friend shit. Cause my page is open. What? He's like, my shit private.
Right.
And he said, when he be looking at their photos, he's like, man, they fell off. He's like, back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. And I was like, it's gonna come around. So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
If set person says no, you need to be in a relationship and stuff with me, and to get this cooch, and the dude does all of that, you're wasting more time and energy and stuff. Cause I gotta put up this rules, this fake thing and stuff. You're like, yo, I really actually want to fuck you and send you on your way, but
Right.
I got work in the morning. Are you leaving? No, we're together. We're a good couple stays together. And he picks up with a new chick now. I'm like, yo, boss, you're causing some extra problems that you don't need.
But I feel like for some men though, it's the thrill of the hunt.
What's the thrill of the hunt?
The whole that whole, they know they're not gonna get it, they know they're not gonna do any type of relationship. They know she's dangling the relationship carrot. And they'll still be in it to win it. They won't see it as wasting their time because they probably have 2 or 3 on the other side that they're knocking off.
Lined up.
Yeah. So they'll never see it as wasting their time. They'll play the game. They'll play the you'll dangle the relationship carrot. Go ahead, dangle. I make you feel like you've snagged me. Then when I get the cooch, I just be gone.
Chicks out here crazy. Good luck.
Yeah,
Chicks out here crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not saying dudes ain't any nicer. Like
they out
dudes out here,
they're
beating and killing chicks and stuff, whatever. But chicks out here destroying properties.
They're out here crazy.
Like it ain't nothing now. So yeah,
they're out here crazy. But yeah, they're in it to win it, man. Those dudes, those same dudes, they're gonna run the whole 9. They'll go to the altar if they have to.
Fresh Prince. I seen Will do that shit. He married some chick. Yeah, he had Jazz beat a bootleg thing, officier.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
And then he just make sure he just get time to kill it. And I'm like, yo, that's too much. That's too
dedication.
much. Yeah, that's dedication.
That's dedication.
I was like, those chicks cooches worth that much time for me. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. No, because I'm thinking of stuff like, hear me out. If you were to put a value or a price range on vagina,
Right.
on some women that you've been with, in your head, you could actually say to yourself how much which woman's vagina would be worth.
Right.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's not just me. So you're thinking about it and stuff, whatever. Now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say like your wife and stuff, because you've been with her for so long, gave you the kids. That adds more dollar signs behind it. You know what I'm saying? She holds down the house. She does certain type of thing. Like certain things. I don't feel like there's no cooch that's priceless, and I don't feel like there's no dick that's priceless.
Nah,
But
Right.
the sex is.
Yeah, damn near close.
No, they'll make it seem like it. There's some dudes like, shit, my dick out here priceless. Is it though? Do you pay all the bills in the house? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you do certain type of things and stuff?
all
Whatever.
talk.
Yeah, it's all talk. And there's
It's
women
all
like,
talk.
my shit is priceless. Ask my man. Is it though?
It's all
When you putting people on pussy diets, you out here, you don't want to get on top. You know what I'm
You
saying?
talk about your knees.
Yeah. The check
Right.
engine light come on. My legs hurt. That's not priceless. But you feel, there's dollar signs for people in there. Because I feel like the dollar signs will come. The more the cash value will come behind. But behind the genitals. Let's say the genitals is first.
Right.
Behind the genitals and stuff like, all right, does this dude, hold his own? Does he keep a job? Does he do this? And all this type of stuff will equal the dollar amount. Because if you're just tall, 6'1" with a beard, and you got like 8 kids, you did kind of cheap. But there's some chick out there be like, oh my gosh, he's 6'1" with a beard. His shit's worth $10 million. No. You need somebody to reconsolidate that motherfucker.
He needs a quicken loan.
He needs a loan.
He needs a loan.
Let's talk about this Finnish prime minister. I like this lady.
You like,
So
you like this lady?
I like this
What do
lady.
you like about her?
She had a video that was leaked, and it was her partying wild.
Yeah, she was going off.
I don't. Here's my thing.
But come on,
Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
wasn't Boris on video partying the other day?
Boris was,
Yeah,
but it wasn't to that
It
wild
wasn't,
degree.
he wasn't getting bucked.
No, and it was a shorter clip.
Right.
It was a shorter clip. This one, it was like different videos and stuff like that, whatever. Because I think she got a boo.
Okay.
I think she has a boo, but she was with somebody, and then I think the conversation was kind of like, "Yo, we gonna do something and stuff, whatever." Later, the guy's like, "Yo, you're drunk, like, relax yourself.
Yeah.
You're a prime minister.
Yeah.
Relax yourself." She's like, "Nah, I wanna have a chill," all some shit like that. Because and another video I seen, it was, I guess, from somebody's Instagram that she was partying with.
Right.
I felt bad because I felt bad for like kind of like the Rob Ford thing. When he's talking all that shit in his house.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you don't know who you can fuck with
No, you don't.
in these personal times and stuff like that, right? Because she's off.
Yeah.
And she said she had the following day off, so that's the reason she kind of cut loose.
Right.
And she was dancing, like, let's say the two videos I seen. One, she was just having a good time with some friends,
Right.
right? Because it didn't look like when you see it. If somebody showed you the video and you didn't know who what's her name, Sanna Marin. If you know who Sanna Marin was and stuff, whatever, you look for like, you couldn't spot no prime minister.
Right. It was just girls
Right.
having
Girls
kicking
and guys.
Yeah,
it was like a
kicking
mixed
it.
crowd,
Okay.
just having a good time,
Just kicking it.
whatever, right? Fair. I think, and like, yo, when people dance, I'm like, not disrespect to the Caucasian folk, but in my culture, we just move kind of different. But I like how Caucasians move when they party because they give 0 fucks.
Yeah.
Black people try to look cool. I feel like some people try to look cool. They want to look ratchet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see somebody walk around in a Caucasian club with no shoes, you might get a few people like, that's ratchet.
Right.
But I feel like a majority of people in black club be like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like there's less of a judgment zone. Like,
No,
fuck, they kiss people on the dance floor.
Yeah. It's a no holds barred.
It's a no holds barred thing and stuff, whatever, right? And I look at it like, yo, they're going to have a good old time. And she went there to go have a good old time.
Right.
And they're looking like her shit looked too wild because she was dancing erratically. That's what they said. Dancing erratically. So that's why they made her take a drug test.
I was gonna say, was it the Elaine off of Seinfeld?
It wasn't one of, that one's a wild one though.
that when I picture erratic, that's
what come to mind.
That's what comes to mind.
She was just kind of offbeat.
Right.
But she's, like I said, she's not giving a fuck.
No.
She's off.
Nah, shit.
So I don't see what the issue is. They were crucifying her. They made this lady take a drug test.
Oh, word.
Yeah, she has to take a drug test. So apparently her results supposed to come back in and stuff. I think sometime, maybe next month, like next week sometime. 7 days. They said they're gonna give full toxicology and stuff to see if she's taking any drugs. Wow. I'm like, she was off duty, but I guess when you're in those positions, you don't have off duty.
No, you have off duty, but you still have. I guess it's in the clause like you still represent the government.
Oh, because this shit divided the country. Because they're looking like, do we want a party girl like her in charge?
Right.
And they're looking like, yo, she's human, live a little.
Yeah.
And that's where Finland is now.
Right.
What do you feel?
Yeah, cause she's what? She's how old is she?
I think she's like I think just over 40.
Just over 40.
Like, let me look at that. Go ahead.
No, because she's at the age where I'm pretty sure her friends still party. You know what I mean? Well, obviously, like she was out partying with her friends.
Oh, my bad. Oh, she my age. She 36. She'll be 37 and stuff and thing.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Her friends party. That's what that age bracket does.
Mm-hmm.
Lawyers lawyering in that age bracket party. Officers who officiate who are in that age bracket, they party.
They go to many events. They go to many things.
Yeah.
I feel like they're coming too harsh on her. I get what the people are saying and stuff, like how it looks to them as a country,
Right.
but I guess certain jobs you can't do certain things.
No, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're still, even though you're off duty, you're still a representation of that particular job, that particular career, or whatever.
But that's not fair though.
But if I know you as
A cop?
no, not necessarily. I was gonna say a cop. If I know you as, let's say you were a football player,
Okay.
right? And I'm Nike, right?
Mm-hmm.
I give you this $1 million shoe endorsement, right? You go out, drunk drive, whatever, okay? Now, they know you as a star, right? But they also know you as so-and-so Marv 3000 get your gluck sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's you. You're forever tied to Nike with that brand.
Right.
Right? So now Nike's looking like, okay, we got Marv, the clean cut All-American guy wearing our shoe. We can have him up in front of the this, that, that's talking about good, wholesome family values. This, that, and the third. Ray Tay, you're the poster boy. As soon as you do something that's what they're gonna deem out of character, even though it's probably character,
Mm-hmm.
right? They instantly start thinking, well, how is it gonna reflect the
Their
brand?
brand.
Right.
I get
So companies instantly, the first thing they think of is how is it gonna make their brand or their business look. And that's why we're seeing so many of these people who are getting caught up in these Karen and Ken racist situations. Yeah, they're being racist on their own time and probably has shit all to do with the company that they work for.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, the companies be like, well, oh shit. It's too much of a heater, too much of a reliability.
So we gotta clip you.
So we gotta clip you. Right, even though we know it's probably it's not probably not in our right to clip you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, we know it's not in our right to clip you, but we're gonna do it anyway because 100,000 people are now saying they're gonna boycott our company because we allow a racist person like you to work for us.
and I get that aspect. So I guess it's money over everything. That's not fair.
It sucks.
That is definitely, yeah. I'm gonna have some problems in life. I can see it. Because money ain't everything for me, so I'm gonna have some problems in life.
But you're gonna deal with people who that is what they strive for.
What?
And they'll bend, they'll break, they'll do anything for the dollar.
Well, I mean, if they look at it, yeah, if you look at it like that and stuff, whatever, like, you are losing the fun side, the happy side, the things that might bring you joy over your job, which is producing your money and everything like that, whatever, right? So break it down to like a minute level or, a macro level, a micro level. You have somebody and stuff like, why would you work a job
Right.
that you can't get no happiness and everything out of and everything because you're doing it just for the money? Does that make it right?
Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it right at all. But how bad do you really need that money? Is it a life or death situation? And are you just in a position where you no longer have the time to find something that you can like and that can be for you and that will give you enough to cover your bills, your living expenses, this, that, and the third? Some people are doing things out of necessity, right? It sucks. Yeah, it does suck. But you wanted to become the prime minister of set country. You got to know that there's certain things that are going to come with being prime minister of set country, even when you're off duty. even when you're off duty. You cut loose like that. And it sucked. And I don't really know if I feel as bad as for her as I did for Rob Ford, because he just didn't know he was being taped.
He's being taped in his house.
In his house. You know what I mean? Like that's like, you're in the club dancing. As a prime minister, you gotta know that, hey, you're in a public atmosphere. You gotta act accordingly.
Fair. That's fair.
And I don't think anybody, and I think that's what the problem really is. Ain't nobody expecting you to be a saint. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna be out in public, you're a public figure.
Real public figure.
Not real public.
Not
figure.
no IG bullshit. Okay.
No. You're a public figure. We know who you are.
Yeah. You can type in your first and last name,
right?
And Google will populate a lot. Sorry. You don't like the search things, whatever, you know. Search engines will say a lot. But if you just give an at such and such at Instagram, calm down. Okay, so let's talk about another lovely woman. The Texas female teacher who only got 60 days. 3 years. 3 years. She's been abused, like she's been sexually abused.
Grooming.
Grooming.
That's
what you're saying?
That's
Grooming?
one term. That's I seen one term put. Grooming.
Grooming for what? Prom? She's grooming him for prom?
She was grooming him for something. Grooming him for sex.
Explain to where do you think the judge came from with the 60 days thing?
I have no fucking idea what this.
Because I felt like if it was a man, and this was a girl, it was a man teacher, it was a girl.
Yeah.
He's getting like every book thrown at him, dictionary, thesaurus. Like they're gonna make an example out of him.
Yeah.
60 days. Yo. Is that double standard or is that pretty privilege?
Years.
Is that a double standard?
I think it's.
What do you think it is?
I think it's small town nepotism.
You're saying a small town nepotism.
Yeah, I feel like somebody knows somebody.
I can see that.
I feel like somebody knows somebody. That's why she only getting this. I can't see it as anything. Bro, she didn't even get like, let's say like a year. Let's say then. She groomed this child for 3 years. She didn't even get a year.
Why you saying? Cause I'm saying groom.
That's the paper.
They were playing video. They went from playing video games online. They realized he's playing video games with his teachers. And she start messaging him solo. Start sending some nudies.
Right.
And she's like, "Yo, come get this pussy."
Yeah, that was the grooming process.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
It went from video game to come get the pussy.
I was like,
there were stages involved. There was.
There was levels to this shit.
There's levels to her shit.
I agree with you. I'm seeing a nepotism aspect because I do feel like when it's that small, it's like judge no judge and judge no this person.
So yeah. Somebody knows somebody.
Because even like the prosecutor's looking like, are you high? Like gave the judge like a look like, and the family's looking like, 3 years.
Yeah.
She been doing this to our son. 3 years.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna fuck him up later in life and everything like that? Give him a complex?
Days. He didn't even say. He didn't even give her 3 months to match the 3 years. He didn't even say 90 days. Even though it said a month for every year that you groom this guy.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's fucked.
That's fucked. That's fucked. So did the situation angers you? Because it angered me. Because I was looking at stuff. I said to myself, I'm like, I hope in the state of Texas, if I'm not wishing, if there's a teacher like, you know, and a male teacher and a girl, they better use this shit for precedent. This shit right here.
Yeah.
In a state. Because I'm looking like, fam, like,
and you know
ahead.
what the shitty thing about it is because even though the precedent is set,
Mm.
the double standard is too strong.
What do you mean?
Even though the precedent is set,
Mm-hmm.
if this happens again and it's the other way around, nah, the male is he's still gonna fry.
It's not a man's world. So why they keep?
He's still gonna fry.
So why they keep complaining? It's a man's world. It's not.
Isn't that?
It's a woman's world. This is proof.
Bro, 60 days.
60 days.
6
You're a pedophile. You're a teacher. 60 days.
days.
That's fucking amazing.
I wondered, so has the judge made any statements?
Or judge is ducking media.
He's ducking it.
Ducking media.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. The nepotism thing.
Yeah, that's what it, yeah, man.
I don't feel like you're far off and stuff
Yeah,
from that.
yeah.
But 'cause I wasn't thinking about it from that angle. But when you look at it and stuff, like, yeah, you're right. Smaller town.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows everybody rubbing shoulders and
Somebody
shit like
knows.
that. Whatever. Yeah. Bigger city might be a problem and stuff
Yeah.
to do that, right? Okay, let's go from Texas to Kansas City. Pastor Carl Funderburk called his congregation broke.
I mean,
Yo, what's up with these preachers? we just talked about a preacher
yeah, we've
styling and profiling. Let me show you my prayer closet.
Wait. In the last 3 months,
Mm.
we've talked about 3 forms of extravagancies with preachers.
What's the other one?
The tabernacle. Remember, we started.
Yes,
We started with the
tabernacle.
the tabernacle that
That was like two. What was it? Was it 1 point something million? 1.2 million.
1.2 million, right? Then there was the robbing the pastor, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the pastor robbing back the people.
Well, I think this pastor is kind of jealous of the other pastor. He's looking like,
because he's seen. He's like, you see,
yo, y'all motherfuckers giving him like Bentleys and
Yo.
shit to drive. I can't get him a Movado.
Yo, I'm like, could you imagine going to a pastors convention? You know, every now and then they have those the conventions that I just want to be in the room to see what it looks like.
Yo, you're right. Keep it real, because I googled. I searched.
Right.
I searched top 10 richest pastors.
Yeah.
Like in the world.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, Africa got they got the dominant,
Oh yeah.
They got the dominant
They don't
ones,
play
man.
over there.
and like America got some ones and stuff out. And like the article that I was seeing, like, yo, it's like something with these modern preachers and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like they look like they could be relatable, cause like he's up there preaching in like some slim fit jeans, whatever, right?
He looks like he could be relatable, but maybe a little bit too relatable.
like yeah, because I come
like
from a
after you
time,
finish, you're gonna head to the club.
yeah, like it felt like he was ready for a photo shoot somewhere and stuff, whatever, right?
Right,
So I
right.
looked at stuff and I was like, yo, those J's, those ain't cheap J's, cause they're like Jordan 1s, but they were I think the Saint Germain ones, and the Saint Germain ones and stuff were like, I seen in retail for like $350, like they're almost as much as the Yeezys,
Right.
Cause they're like limited edition shit,
Right.
And he out here in some pants. I'm like, God bless whatever kind of pants that might be.
Yeah.
But the top and stuff, whatever, was definitely like Louis. So I'm looking like, hey, yo, preach. I was like, yo, your sermon better fucking slap, and I better just close my eyes and not. Right. Yo, but this is what I'm saying. Like, and then the other one who got robbed and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
This guy, like, stunting is a habit for him.
Dude, his prayer closet. You seen the prayer closet?
Yeah, his prayer closet is the greatest. I don't know.
I said, bro,
And
that's
like
your-
a department store.
I said, bro, that's your prayer
That's
closet?
a department store.
It looked like I just walked into Harry Rosen.
Yo, as a department store. I see this shit. I was like, yo, these modern preachers are built different.
Mm-hmm.
Some preachers I feel like some preachers are called to God, called from God, and other ones got disconnected. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I feel like that might be the new lick. I mean, you want to take this podcast thing to a whole nother level. I mean,
Yeah, we just start going into the books.
I mean, we can roll the dice. How about this? We roll the dice.
We roll the dice.
one of us be a pastor,
Yeah, and the
other
other-
one be a politician.
So we got it from both. We got it from both sides.
From both
We got it
sides.
from both sides.
Because I remember one time it was a debate in a barbershop one day. They said, "Tell me the difference between a pastor or a preacher and a politician." They're both going up on a podium, telling people what they want to hear, and they're reaping the benefits and stuff like that, right? And that's what the person said in the barbershop that day. So I don't really see too much of a difference right now, but
This is gonna be a new podcast, preaching the politician.
for the creators of Podical Sons,
Preacher and the politician.
what do you want to wear? Because I mean, the politician has to wear the suit.
Politician has to do- what is
The
it?
preacher can wear some Saint Germain's and
Wear
some
some-
jeans,
Wear
some Louis,
some red bottoms.
Some Louis,
Someone
some
with some red bottoms. on.
Balenciaga. I seen on one of the preachers from Africa.
Yeah.
Balenciaga,
Bro,
and he was posing by his Bentley.
they're not playing, bro. They're not playing.
Are they praying? Like, yo.
And why? Okay. And why is it that we only see it in the Christian religion? Name another faith or a religion where you see the
My brain is combing. My brain is combing. Like in the Christian Catholic world, but they bought that life.
Yeah.
Right? I want to say Catholic world, it's more so the Pope and like the archbishops to kind of get the shine.
right.
But they still look meager. Can I say, I don't want to say meager like in a bad, but they still look like,
Yeah, but even with them shining, those pieces, those are like Popal pieces. Those are like
right.
and it's like you're the owner of these pieces at this time.
Right.
When you leave, somebody else owns these pieces.
When they leave, those Jays ain't. Those Jays is going with preach. Like, yo. Yo, they don't hit modern preachers don't hit different to you. Do you feel like they're pulling people away from God or pushing people more towards God? Because let's keep it real though. You and I both know somebody that would throw a modern preacher up on their Instagram story. You know what I'm saying? Like on any given Sunday, and I'm looking at stuff and like, this boy look fly as fuck. Is that a preacher?
Okay. Now in this day and age and time, right?
Right.
What's the difference between a preacher, the modern day preacher, and a motivational speaker?
The motivational speaker does not have a collection plate going around the service.
Yeah.
They
No.
They
You
take
bought the ticket.
Yeah, you bought the ticket.
You bought the ticket.
You bought the ticket, so I
Yeah.
guess that covers the cost. But
Yeah.
remember, okay, let's say the set ticket price is up for you to go see. We'll say Tony Roberts.
Right.
Let's say nosebleeds might get you like 50,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you got person and stuff, whatever. Now dropping a twomp, dropping a dub, a 20 piece.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Tides, offering, and what's the other one? There's one more.
There's not just tithes and offerings.
There's tithes, offerings, and there's one or oh no, you know what I'm thinking? It is tithes and offerings, but you know when they have one of those fire sermons, whatever, motherfuckers want to go up there, press like dollars down, be like, oh, rich, hallelujah, and they just drop the dollar right there on the steps and be like, is he a stripper now? I look so perplexed because I don't go to church like that, right? My Sundays revolve in here, right? Our Sundays revolve in here. These are our Sundays and stuff, whatever. And I'm like, I feel like sometimes we tell people a lot of fire content. We tell people to do some great things with their life. We tell people to be better people and shit like that.
Right.
Last time I checked, when I seen the podcast shit go up on the 2, I don't see donations scrolling at the bottom.
Maybe we should. Maybe we need to.
Put like a scrolling message and stuff.
Add the donation ticker.
He's like, you can donate to the Podical preachers at any given Sunday. Like, tell me, like, I don't know, because I was like, they move different. They move different. I know it's modern day time and stuff like, but I was looking like, I don't know if I can hear the sermon because I can see like,
And And that's it's hard to connotate me. It's hard for me to kind of take you serious, right? It's like, why is it that you're wearing this stuff? Like, you can wear anything. Are you wearing it because you really like how it looks? How it feels? It's really good quality made stuff. Or you really just wearing it because of the name? Like almost everybody else who buys shit out there for the name. Because if you're wearing it for the name, then I don't know if I can fuck with you as a preacher and your principles.
Well, because my thing is, if I give you my money, I don't give a fuck what you do with the money after I give it to you and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that I'm giving you this money, quote unquote, saying good faith. But I would hope, like, I can't tell how much the distribution and everything, how the church dollars and stuff, whatever, go.
Right.
But I just would, like, don't flash in my face. Like, I feel like you're flashing in my face. Because if I Google your outfit and stuff like that, I'm looking like, all right, that's a lot of money. And that money and stuff, but I'm not saying you could eat, hell, you could have came in homeless.
You know what I think the problem is? I think the problem is that we know like religious institutions to fall under the category
I thought you were gonna start with true religion. I'm about to say, boy, that shit is not cheap either, but continue.
Religious institutions, we know they fall under the category of non-profit, right?
And they're making a profit.
But it's not that the fact that they're making a profit, because they're probably not making a profit, right? Or they make it.
What you talking about, Willis?
Hold on, listen to me.
Okay.
Stay with me, right?
Okay.
The church is not making a profit. It's non-profit, right? The church, remember, the church is its own institution, right? So the church itself, the institution itself, it doesn't make any money. But guess what? The church has to pay people for its services.
Of course.
The pastor is one of the people that it pays, right? So we got to stop thinking about the church being non-profit and start asking, how much is the church paying the pastor? Because a pastor's a job.
Correct.
Right? We can't expect him to be preaching the pastor that to be his only job and him not being paid. He's got to be paid, right? Well, what we need to know now is how much is he being paid? So then now you can decide whether your money, right, that you're giving to the church, if the salary is the pastor worth the salary that the church is paying him. Because if the pastor's worth the salary that the church is paying him, the pastor can wear whatever he wants.
Yeah, because
he can wear whatever he wants.
Because I don't look at somebody's TD Jakes as they're wearing like regular Men's Warehouse suits.
No.
TD Jakes has
maybe Steve Harvey suits. Steve might cut them a discount.
I'm about to say Steve Harvey might even have like a different type of tailor-made gang in general. I just feel like, I don't know how I could turn a blind eye and stuff, whatever, to it, because it's not like I'm giving you what I can.
Yeah.
Right? And I think sometimes they try to, they maybe extenuate depending on the church service, but like the 10% of your earnings and everything like that, and if you made more than $100, right, that $10 ain't gonna suffice and stuff, whatever. Cause I look at stuff when I like last time I've been to church, I was like, y'all gonna hold this $10. Like, yo, fuck my 10%, y'all gonna hold this $10. Cause if I look at the preachers that must have, oh my, I don't know if I would give like that. I don't know if I look at stuff from there, I'm like, he's like, God is good all the time. And I see him like, that man got Balenciaga on his feet. Then see the collection plate come on. I'm like, yo, hold this dollar down. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to be buying you outfits.
You don't want to buy.
No.
You don't want to buy no more outfits.
No, I don't
want
want
to buy no more outfits.
No, I don't want to go shopping no more. No, I'm done.
Like I said, and this is how they get. This is how they're getting away with it. Y'all need to start finding out what the pastor's salary, because the church is non-profit. The church ain't making any money. But the church is paying everybody. The church got to pay the janitor. The church got to pay the person who comes in and cleans the carpets. Anybody who does service for the church
Ushers
gets
too, right?
paid. So I don't know if the usher. I don't know if the.
I was about to say, I was an usher one time and I didn't get paid,
No,
so I was about to go sue somebody.
Nah.
Don't fuck with me, Smooth. Tell me
nah.
you won't lie to me no more.
I think you gotta rise up into the ranks.
Like golden usher, like usher with 5 stars or something to get paid.
I think you gotta be at least deacon.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
so deacons getting the take. They on the take.
They might be in on the take. They might.
On
They
the
might.
take.
They might get a red bottom. They might get a red bottom or 2.
No way, Balenciaga. Red bottoms is your max. No.
Well, okay. So back to the preacher, because we started talking about the preacher. So back to the preacher.
Right.
Who wanted his congregation to buy him
a Movado.
a Movado.
A Movado watch.
You know what I noticed about him, right? The other preacher that got robbed.
His name is slipping me because I think there's so many preachers coming in the mix. But yeah, I know you're talking about. 'Cause he was a bishop.
They all seem to be like one-man gangs.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like back in the day where you had the Oral Roberts and it'd be like a whole family.
What do you mean? No, I don't get you.
You'd have the pastor's wife would be there, the pastor's children would be there.
Oh, so you're saying like Dolo now?
Yeah, it's like if now it's usually when you see them, it's just like one in a cut. You might see one with his wife, or but you never see it's not like the family type preacher like we're used to.
So I spoke to somebody about, we were talking about first like Pastor Carl Lentz, right, at the time when I was having this conversation with somebody, and you might have somebody who might be established. I mean, I don't say established, but I'm gonna say fortunate enough in the beginning to kind of go through the road to be ordained,
right,
with somebody at that time. So there's some preachers and stuff that are, when they're like, I got called by God. This is my new journey. I'm gonna walk with it. They're already pre-married, and there's some other people and stuff. They didn't live La Vida Loca. Then they've been called,
right,
and now they're doing this and stuff like that. So it's kind of like they entered the fray or the dance single as is. But then you have all these church sisters and stuff like that, or whatever your flavor is, right?
Right.
You have all these people and stuff kind of coming at you and all the above. I think it's a perfect ploy. I think it's a perfect ploy and stuff, whatever, because that's a carrot again. Because I don't know what the incentive is, stuff like that. You're dangling, unless you're dangling like, yo, you give this money, you can buy a way to heaven.
Right.
And I feel like when they're like in these relationships and stuff like that, I feel like it feels more wholesome. So you won't really bat an eye too much and stuff like giving away the money.
Right.
But when they're dolo and everything like that, he's like, "Are you for your church whores?" like, or are you going to a strip club called the church, not the church, the church? Like, it makes them like, I want to say pause up. I asked somebody, they said they went to a church. The church they go to, their pastor's been married twice.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The pastor's been married twice. So I said, how does that rock?
Right.
Because, like, I need you. You're the pastor now. I go take my wedding, get my wedding vows and all the above, and, you marry us. And then we still go to the church. Your marriage is done. And be like, you said a lot of shit in the marriage counseling shit. Well, stick it out. Hold your own, brother. Love her. Worship her like how the Lord would. and you left yours alone. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not saying people ain't people.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not saying
No,
people
we're
ain't
not
people
saying
and
that,
stuff
we're
like
not saying
that.
that.
The cloth, I just hold you to a higher standard. Might be my bias,
Right.
but I just kind of look at it as, right?
Right.
And so, and with them now, with these younger ones, and they come in here dolo, Pastor, say nothing. My daughter Anne-Marie, she needs a good wholesome man like yourself. He probably done ran through Anne-Marie like a few times. Next, there's another Sister Martha. This is my daughter Shirley. She just need a wholesome man. Yo, why would you want to lock shit in when you got the church sisters and stuff bringing you cooch? Help me understand. Like, yo. No, okay. Bishop, whatever the hell in Brooklyn, right? The New York one?
Right. Is he ready?
Your department? Hell no. Your department? Hell no. Stop it. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Your prayer closet, aka department store.
Right.
You're in there and stuff like that. You would have cut him some slack if he was married and half of those clothes was women. If there were like a few dresses and the whole thing, you probably would have cut us some slack. Be like, oh no, half of the things is women. You know how women can never have enough shoes and purses. So you would cut them a black. But this shit is popping in there. All men's clothes. And I'm looking like, yo, preach. Maybe you should take a nice wife to help you can split that closet and stuff like that. The Lord will send me somebody. But until then, I'm going to trial a few motherfuckers out. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. That's why they single.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I want to talk about this firefighter real quick from New York. New York firefighter Jerrod Jones is suing the city of Rochester for $4 million. He's suing them because his captain forced him to go to a racist party while on duty. This racist party was to mock black people. They had Donald Trump cutouts there.
Right.
Buckets of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Right.
Hennessy bottles. Why are you laughing for? I'm only laughing because you're laughing.
You know, washed out some chicken like some Hennessy.
You're next to Juneteenth flags. Your thoughts, kind sir.
Jeez.
How would you feel if one of your bosses
made me go to...
You'd be like, hey, don't worry about it. It's on the clock. This one's on me. And they take you like, hey, you want some Hennessy? I know your people like the Hennessy. I told you.
Yeah.
I went out with some doctors and they try to punk me with some shit like that, right?
Right.
Yeah. But they gave me that good shit because I was about
Paradise.
Yeah, they gave me the Paradise.
We got an episode called Paradise.
Yeah. That's right. You punk asses and stuff, whatever. Oh, Marvin, you want Hennessy? You want Hennessy? Because I heard you guys like Hennessy. Pardon? Bitch, I don't drink no damn Hennessy. Like, can we give it a Paradise? What the fuck is a Paradise? I never seen Hennessy like that. Pour the Uncle Tom and me came out quick. Pour that bitch out. How much is this shit? I was like, damn, double shot is like $80. Racism don't taste that bad. Don't taste that bad. Taste that bad. Has smooth burn. I think, okay, so with the Jerrod dude, he was, all jokes aside, real talk, he was distraught when he was, when he mentioned everything. Because they had a whole press conference and stuff for the lawsuit. Because $4 million for the city of Rochester, that's a lot. Right? And I was trying to get the gist of why I was watching, he was complaining, and I felt so bad for him. The reason why I felt extra bad and stuff like that, because I'm like, damn, if you leave, you're fired.
Yeah.
If you leave, you're fired. You're abandoning your duty. You got called to this.
Yeah.
We're going to this and stuff. You're in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
And then much as you're a black man now, you're getting all of this treatment and stuff. But I don't see why not. He's not going to win. That chief resigned right before he can get fired. So everything went on investigation.
Right.
He opted out. So let's say everything went on investigation and stuff's about that situation. He's like, yeah, I'm old enough anyway. Retirement.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's not gonna have his day.
Yeah.
The city of Rochester is gonna get the hit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, and all in all, it's a blessing in disguise for Jerrod.
Listen to this guy's for Jerrod.
You agree?
I agree. Shit. $4 million Richard? How many days was he on work? How many years was he a firefighter for?
I didn't say. It just said that the incident took place on July 7th. So it's after the July 4th.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Independence Day. I'm like, for who? But I don't want to get it, technical and stuff like that. But I mean,
Don't you ever wish some motherfucker at your workplace would do some stupid shit like that would just drop like a windfall in your pocket?
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish on a shooting star.
Yeah.
I wish a motherfucker would like a kitchen cabinet. I wish.
Sometimes I wish like I walk out of like a store
Mm-hmm.
and like somebody would chase after me and like grab me and accuse me in front of like a crowd of people of stealing something.
Oh, I'm waiting for that day.
Yeah. It's like every time I leave this, I'm like, please run out, grab me so I can just search me. And if you find nothing, you better find something.
That's an innocent black man. You didn't let him go. That's a lawsuit. I told you I had to check this shit. I'm pretty sure I probably told you and stuff before, but I was in a perfume store with my mom. This is in a mall called Great Northern, like outside the city of Cleveland.
Right.
So the perfume, I forget what the perfume store. I know exactly what the fuck this shit is and stuff like that. I went in there. My mom, she wanted to go do a little massage shit. I'm on my side. I'm like, yeah, I ain't staying in here for them and stuff for them because them motherfuckers charge a different kind of rate. I'm like, you know what? I just dished out the money. I'm like, please, just hook her up.
Right.
She needs to be stress free. And I kept pushing. I was walking around the mall doing the ones and twos, and I ended up standing in the perfume store, right? So I went in there. I was like, okay, I never forget. This is why I never wore Sean John Forgiven. Diddy, not you. These assholes.
Not you, Sean. Not you.
It was, so I was looking at the Unforgiven. They had the sampler thing and stuff like that, right? And I sprayed it, and I sprayed it on the paper, and I was like, I want to spray it on my skin. So I sprayed it like, I had a button-up shirt on, so I just rolled it up, sprayed like right here.
Yeah.
And I was letting that thing dry off and stuff, so I can get the full body of it on skin. So I had my bag because I was already shopping before. The Unforgiven was right there.
Right.
Right there. The guy, no, it wasn't the guy. It was the woman. The woman's like, you should put that back. So I'm like, put back what?
Yeah.
She's like, I saw something go in your bag. I'm like, no, the hell you didn't.
Yeah.
Going in the bag. I'm like, check the tapes. Right? That's the first thing I said. So I said, check the tapes. So it was her, a guy, and an older lady and stuff in there.
Right.
So the older lady and stuff, she was cashing out somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think there was like 2 Latin ladies and stuff, whatever. They were there and stuff in there too. They were not too far from me. So the guy now, he just gets hype. He's like, I'm waiting for this all my life. He hopped the counter. Like he literally like went over the counter. I was like, he did a hurdle. I'm like, the fuck is he doing? I'm like, he's gonna grab me. I'm gonna punch him in his face.
Tackle you?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna punch his ass in his face. But he didn't. He went straight to the
tapes?
No.
Oh.
To the front of the store and pulled the gate down. Yo, he's locking me in this bitch. Yo. So like the Spanish ladies and stuff, they're looking at me. They're like, yo. They're like, like, what's going on? What'd you do? I'm like, so I said, this lady and stuff is saying that I threw something. I threw like cologne and stuff in my bag, whatever. I'm like, if you check the tape, the only cologne I touched was the Sean John Unforgiven, and the bottle is right there, and my fingerprints are only on that bottle, and you can check the tape and stuff and everything like that, right?
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not opening up my bag.
Right.
You're not a cop.
Right.
I refuse to open up the bag. So they said they're going to call mall security. So I said, fuck it. Run it.
Yeah.
And then they had like a little seat and stuff, I guess, like where they probably might do some women's makeups and shit like that. I sat there.
Right.
I'm like, I'll wait. So now my mom and stuff, whatever, she called me on her cell phone. She's like, yo, I'm done my massage and stuff, whatever. So I'm like,
I'm tense as fuck.
I should have took a massage. And then I was looking like, yo, what's going on here? I don't understand. So my mom, I told my mom like, I'm at the perfume spot across the way and stuff, whatever.
Right.
And she's like, what? She's like, the gate's down. I'm like, yeah, the gate is closed because of me. So now my mom, she angry.
Yeah.
She angry Jamaican mom mode and stuff for her. She's like, open up the bomba clock, get and everything. I was like, nah, chill.
Yeah,
chill.
Blart, the mall cop is coming.
He came.
Yeah.
He came, so my mom helped herself to come in there. She said, that's my son. I was like, I'm fucking grown at this time, like 20-something. I don't remember how old I was. She came in there and stuff with her, and she started cussing out. I'm like, Mom, you're making the situation worse.
Yeah.
So either you go outside, or you standing here and just keep quiet. I got this.
Yeah.
She's like, well, you have money. Why would you? I'm like, I'm not stealing shit.
Right.
And I ain't steal shit.
Right.
And I told him, I'm not opening my bag. So Paul Blart,
he got there now.
he called a cop. He called police. He called a police officer and
Okay.
stuff. Police officer come in and stuff, whatever. So I said, officer, before I show you what's in my bag,
Right.
make sure they check the tape because I'm going to sue them
Right.
for defamation of character. So when I said that now, motherfuckers is like, oh, black nigga, no son, or whatever, right? So they like, oh. I was just like, would you mind? I'm like, empty. I'm like, here. It's all you. Untampered. I didn't kick nothing, no nothing, whatever. It's all you. Go through the bags.
Yeah.
He went through one bag. You see, I bought some jeans and stuff like that from, I think from Dillard's.
Right.
Or some shit like that. And I bought some kicks. I had bought some kicks stuff from Finish Line.
Right.
So now he's seeing all of this and stuff. Whatever. He's looking like, he goes through the box, or you see the stuffing for the shoes. He's like, where do you have time and stuff? I was like, no, you check the tapes and let him know and stuff, whatever, right? So then he's like, I'm not checking no tapes. I do want to apologize and stuff for you because I work in this mall, because I guess the officers and stuff are sometimes in the mall.
Yeah.
So he's like, I do work in this mall, and I do apologize that this doesn't reflect all the stores and stuff for them in the mall. So now people outside the peanut gallery, they make it seem like it's a fucking like Family Matters episode or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why are they clapping for it? Because at the end of the day and stuff, it made it seem like black people coming here to steal when I have money that can buy Sean John 3 times over.
Right. Yeah.
Right? I'm like, that ain't cool. So I'm like, no, I'll see them in court, whatever. So now the older lady and stuff, whatever, there, she's like, hey, young blood, can I talk to you for a minute? Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
So we're going to write this store credit.
Yeah.
Write the store credit down right here. You know, the $200, you know.
Yeah.
I'm manager here too as well. Like, you know, I'm sorry about my staff and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't say sorry when he was hurtling over shit. He hopped over like he was ready for war. So then she's like, just our sincerest apology and stuff for that. He will be dealt with and everything very soon. As soon as after you leave out the store, our policy, we cannot speak to our staff like that. And I'm like, fucking assholes. So I took the store credit and stuff, whatever, and I gave it to my mom because I'm like, yo, I'm not setting foot back in this place and stuff, whatever, right? And she was like, we were leaving. She's walking in the mall. She's crying and everything. My mom was very upset. I was upset, but because she's like, you don't even steal and everything. I was like, yo, dog. I'm like, you got $200. It's a blessing in disguise, baby. Go shopping.
I wish a motherfucker would step out that store. I want somebody to go, hey, what? I get real loud so everybody can hear.
You got a blessing in disguise story?
I wish.
You wish?
Nah.
Well, I'll pray for you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good.
From a good preacher. From the old school preachers, not the modern ones.
The old school.
The modern ones and stuff, whatever. They about relationship and flashy.
About red bottom sneakers.
Yo, that's wild. Yo, let's get to the question of the week, man.
Question of the week.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What's more attractive? A down-to-earth person with no sense of direction, or a person who thinks highly of themselves with a focus? It's that beautiful hippie. It's the person that just, they know what they want in life. It ain't that easy.
It's not that easy. Because, you know what I mean? You want that focus, but I don't know if you can put up with the attitude.
I don't.
Then you want to chill, but you want to be above for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna take the focus stress.
You gonna take the focus stress?
I'm gonna take the
I'm-
focus stress.
I'll end up taking the focus stress.
I'm gonna take the focus stress because if it stressed me out enough,
Yeah.
I'm suing. I'm taking some money and walking away. I want half. Yo. Because, and I feel like a lot of the times, like when I see like I call them free range, like the hippie types.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the free range people and stuff, I don't knock them. I just feel like it's not really for me because I need somebody with like a sense of direction. I want to say, in my retrospect, I run shit in my world.
Right.
I do a lot of shit. Like I'm a leader, you know what I'm saying? I'm always doing things and stuff for them most of the time.
Right.
So I think like something I would like for, I guess my other half to kind of just, like I've been doing shit all day.
Jump
like,
in, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
jump in, man. Like,
Yeah.
double dutch
Yeah.
with me, you know what I'm saying? But if I can't rely on nobody and stuff, whatever, like if it's just me, this ship's gonna sink. Yo, free range people, you gotta go. I'm sorry. Like you can look like Nia Long, you still gotta go.
That's it. You got it.
Nia Long's one of my dream women. Like, yo, like
Peace, Nia.
yeah, I'm glad. See, I'm glad you got the brain too, man. It's rough out in these streets.
It's rough, man.
Can't take a freelance hippie.
Nah.
We'll just wing it. We'll figure it out. Leave it to the Lord and the modern preachers. Are you ready?
Ready.
First acts of Sons. So this is simple. What is a 90s song that will always be a banger?
A 90s song that will always be a banger.
I got a few in my head.
OPP.
Yeah.
La
Yeah, Living the Vida Loca.
Vida Loca, yeah.
Whoop, there it is. And House of Pain, Jump Around. I feel like when those tracks come on, they're distinctive, right?
Right.
Because the whoop, there it is, like, whoop, there it is. That shit's just, it's annoying though. But yeah, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka. And Little Vida Loca, yo, that shit just always a run. Little Vida Loca.
I'm shocked you ain't mentioned one of the. I was gonna say what. I'm having a hard time picking which TLC song.
Probably Waterfalls.
Waterfalls, yeah, probably Waterfalls would be the most memorable in that era. Yeah.
Always be like, well, yeah, because when Waterfalls is like a chill, easy vibe type of song.
Yeah.
Yeah, because No Scrubs, I didn't really like that. Sporty Thieves, No Pigeons.
No
It's a
Vision.
banger.
That was my jam.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
It's a banger. All right. Luna says, what is the most egotistical hobby? What is the most egotistical hobby there is? A hobby that is egotistical.
Most egotistical hobby?
I ain't collecting stamps. Because no one's flexing on stamps. So.
Yeah, nah.
Game hunting.
Yeah.
Fucking game hunters.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you. It's facts though.
Yeah.
Because
I wouldn't go any further than that.
yeah, because I feel like game hunters and shit, they'd be like, yo, this is the lion I shot. Why?
Motherfuckers will have a trophy room.
Yeah, remember the doctor who killed the lion, Cecil the lion or some shit a few years ago?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, he's under hot water because he shot. I was like, why are you guys allowing these people to game hunt animals and stuff? Whatever.
That's how egotistical that they have a trophy room where they bring people
Heads.
in
Yeah.
to say, hey, this is what I done. Yeah. You're right.
That's some egotistical shit, man.
Yeah.
No, because at first I was saying like, yo, it's like, is it a stamp collector?
Nah.
I'm like, is it a sneaker collector? I feel like a sneaker collector, yes, would be to a degree, but the fact that like, yo, you leave your domain Whatever. Because sneaker like can buy these shoes online. They can come to the house and stuff, whatever, and then they just rearrange some shit. But you literally have to leave wherever the fuck you might be to go to like Africa, shoot a fucking lion or shoot like whatever animal and everything, and then be like, all right, hold on. I just want the head so I can put it up on my wall.
Yeah.
Like, you see this puppy? I shot that right between the eyes.
Yeah.
The taxidermist kind of cover up the hole, but I did that. You're proud of killing animal. That was minding their fucking business.
Meanwhile, it took you like...
You took a trip.
It took you like 80 shots. You probably like shot it in the foot. And then the hunter guy killed it for you. And now you got it up on your feet. Yeah. You know, Damn.
Last question comes from Super Ninja. You know what? I like this name.
Super Ninja?
SOOPA.
Okay, super.
I like this. I can tell you're black.
Super Ninjas.
Super Ninja.
I watched there was a kung fu movie back in the day.
Super spelled like that?
No, not spelled like that. The Super Ninjas.
Super Ninjas?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, seen them. They had Water Ninja, Earth Ninja. Yeah,
I have to look for this.
Yeah.
Is it popping? Was it worth it? Yeah,
bro. It came on Cat's Pajamas back in the day when Cat's Pajamas used to do...
What the fuck is a cat's pajamas?
Cat's Pajamas?
Cats don't wear pajamas.
I know. They did at this time of night, and all they did was run kung fu movies. Every Saturday. And they had a cat in pajamas, and the cat was like... You know how Dreamscapes has the little boy fishing off the moon?
Oh, DreamWorks
had a little boy... They got the cat chilling it like... kicking back inside the little crescent moon in his pajamas, chilling.
That was the logo?
That was the logo.
That's funny.
And then they would run every Saturday, like from 11:30 on. Mm-hmm. They would play like classic kung fu movies. This one Saturday, it was like, yo, Super Ninjas is coming. I was like, what? Yo, I've never heard of this one before. This is like, yo. And then. Plus, I was a big Ninjas fan because back in the remember the Ninja movies came out. It was like Ninja 1, Ninja 2, Ninja 3.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta watch this. 3 a.m. in the morning. It's like, shit, it don't start till 3 a.m. in the morning. My mom stayed up with me.
To watch this?
So I could watch it 3 a.m. in the morning.
It finished at 3 or started
No,
at 3?
it started 3 a.m. in the morning.
Salute to your mom.
Salute, mom.
Yo,
salute, mom.
My mom was like, yo, guy in bed. Cut this shit off.
My mom stayed up with it. No, but she didn't stay up. But she slept while I watched it.
Yeah.
But she stayed up. And then when it was done, I just woke her up. And that's when we went to
bed.
Yeah. Super Ninjas. Yeah, look it up, man.
I'll look it up. Super Ninja here says, what would be your death row last meal? Yo, they love asking that question. But I always change my answer, though.
Yeah. Always switch it up.
I got stew peas, man.
Yeah, stew peas?
I love me some stew peas.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know what it is? The older I get, the older certain family members get. So I always feel like, damn, when it's my time to make it, it won't be slapping like set family member and shit like that, whatever, right?
Right.
So I'm looking like, damn, if I'm on death row right now, I'm using my auntie going to work. If you hear this, auntie, get your ass in that kitchen. Go ahead.
My final meal, I think I'm gonna go with egg parmesan. Eggplant parmesan.
Really? Mm-hmm. You like it like that?
No, but just as a final meal, I just want to be different.
What does that shit suck?
I'm not gonna know after they kill me.
No, they're gonna let you eat the food before they take you to the chair to give you the injection.
I'll be like, yo, this wasn't it.
You're fucked. You know I got Associated Sons for your punk ass. That's what I put that too. I got something for your punk ass right now. Associated Sons, man. This week, and I had it for a while, but this one's for you. Associated Sons says, "Food before foolishness." So say the Sons. Yo, no, because you know what? I feel like food is the business aspect, and the foolishness would be the pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like thousands of times we indulge over like what's real and what needs to be done over what we need.
Yeah.
Right? I want to say, okay, there's always time. I don't want to say there's always time, but I want to say you find time for the things and people you love.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a person that loves to drink, you're going to find a way to make drinking happen.
Right.
Whatever, right? Are you that productive after you drink? Or even after you smoke or something like that? Are you that productive and stuff for that? Some people might be on the yay,
right.
And most people might be on the more the nay side, right?
Right.
Yo, you got to get what feeds you and stuff for that before the fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Food before foolishness.
Yeah. All right. I can dig it.
You can dig it? Yeah. Can you dig it, sucker? Thank you for coming to the Podical Preachers and Politicians.
PMP.
PMP! Like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember the difference between genius and stupidity? That genius has its limits. Not stupidity here, folks.
Nah. Peace.
Amen.
The Podical Sons was not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.